Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Justin here again, and today's video is a short and quick one because I wanted to talk about the recent success of my favorite American pair team, which consists of the figure skaters Jessica Calalang and Brian Johnson. This past weekend, they won the 2019 Warsaw Cup, which was held in Poland and is part of the ISU International Challenger Series. So it was a big deal, not only for them to win over the other teams, but also the fact that they scored some season best numbers is really important as well. So let's talk about those numbers. Their total segment score here at Warsaw Cup was, I believe, 190, 191.46, whereas in Skate America it was 180 and Skate Canada 181. So it's nice to see that progression. I understand that it's hard to compare scores from one competition to another, and actually in this case it would be different types of competitions from a Grand Prix to a Senior B, but they did perform better here at Warsaw Cup, so I think it's worth discussing. So the reason for the improvement is, I'd say, because they were able to nail their side-by-side jumps more so than they usually do. I'm not saying they were perfect because they were not, but it was a nice surprise to see their short program done almost perfectly clean. The side-by-side salchows look good. They're a little off sync because I think they have different technique, but hey, they stood on their feet, landed, that's a step up. In the free skate, the side-by-side jumps did slip away from them for a bit, but no one fell. They stayed on their feet, and it was not a bad enough mistake to disrupt the moment that they created overall in that free skate. So I think the combination was doubled by Jessica, and then the side-by-side salchow was under rotated. But hey, they stood on their feet, as I said earlier, and that's progress. There is so much to appreciate about the rest of their skating, though. I'm going to start with their lifts. They are a really well matched pair. The height difference works towards their advantage, and their best lifts, I would say, are the reverse lasso and the axle lift. So Brian is really strong. He's always very comfortable lifting up Jessica, holding her with one hand and turning. Like, he doesn't lose speed, and his arms are not shaking, and he maintains good posture. And Jessica also showcases good positions that she hits in the air while being held by Brian. So that's great. And then the axle lift, I'd say you want to see how good their lifts are. Watch their free skate towards the end of the performance at Warsaw Cup. They do this move where it's like Jessica is in a spiral position, and then Brian lifts her up. It's so comfortable, easy, smooth. He transitions to just holding her with one hand. He turns, there's no struggle, and then the dismount is so easy, light, and gentle, and they never lose speed going in or out of their difficult elements. That's what I like about them. There's always a natural, steady flow throughout most of their programs because they have good speed and they're just solid skaters, individually and as a pair. Speaking of which, this is really their second full season together. They were at the US Nationals last season for the first time as a partnership, and they placed fifth. So they're going to look towards moving up, and I think they are contenders for the podium at the US National Championships in 2020, which will be in about 2 months in Greensboro. So I say they have a good chance if they're consistent enough. But hey, based on the past three competitions I've seen them do, it's definitely something that's possible. So I'm excited. What have I not talked about? Oh, I'd say their triple twist is also a highlight element for them. They usually get a level 3 because they tick off a lot of the checkpoints that are required, which include a high throw, the woman split position before she twists, and the way he catches her, which is on the waist, not having the arms get in the way. And also, I believe a difficult entry adds a bullet to increase the levels. But sometimes they get a level 4, which they did in the short program here at Warsaw Cup, and then they also got a level 4 in their twist at Skate America. But usually it's a solid level 3. It's so high, so comfortable, so breathtaking. So I really do like a lot of their skating. They are very poised, and I don't want to say regal, but they're getting there. They just need a few more seasons, and I definitely think they can be contenders for the Olympic team coming up in a few seasons here. So that's really exciting. What else can I talk about? I did meet them at Skate Canada in the concourse, so I'll post a picture up here if I can. And it was really nice to chat with them for a bit. I told them that they're on the right path and that I think they could medal at the upcoming US Championships. Their programs, I think, are very lovely. It suits their kind of romantic, sophisticated style. It's very American, so if that's not your taste, then they're probably not a team you enjoy watching. Very different from the Russians, who can have very innovative choreography. That's not them, but they're a solid team with great programs. So their short program is Light of Seven, and their free skate is You Are the Reason. Both programs are choreographed by Benoit Ricard and Cindy Stewart. So amazing job constructing the programs well. I think the free skate really works towards their advantage because the music builds in the second half, and that's when their strongest elements are. Both throw jumps, I believe the throw Salchow and the throw Lutz, were landed cleanly at Warsaw Cup, and it just worked so well to create the moment leading into the lifts. It's just so great to see them do so well. I gotta say, one of the main reasons I'm making this video is because I watched their programs on YouTube and I saw the comments, and it didn't seem like they were getting appreciated enough. So hopefully by me making this dedicated video to them, it kind of evens out maybe some of the negativity that's out there, because I really do think they are a great team, and I just want the world to know that. Is that too much to ask? But yeah, it was really great that they got 2 Grand Prix events this season. They started out with 1, but then they got 2, but it's got to be so difficult to skate them back to back. So it seems like the 3-week break to practice really did them well. So they have about 2 months before nationals. If they're on with their side-by-side jumps and the other American pairs make mistakes, which can happen and will most likely happen, we're not the most consistent, then they can be a dark horse for gold or silver even. But yes, that concludes my video. Let me know, what do you think? Did you see them at Warsaw Cup? Their programs are on YouTube, thankfully. Check them out and let me know. I'll talk to you later.